You've heard that porn is used as a weapon against Palestine. But here's what nobody tells you. You are on that same battlefield right now. And the weapon that is being used on them is also being used on us. They convinced you that porn is valuable. And as long as you believe that, you will not be able to quit. So today, I am going to fix that for you. They planted two beliefs inside of your mind that keep you stuck. First, they convinced you that porn is valuable, that it gives you all sorts of benefits, such as pleasure, sexual relief, or stress relief. Secondly, they convinced you that you are powerless, that you're hooked, and you're addicted. And those two beliefs together, they keep you exactly where you are. Now let's first start with the belief that you are powerless. Because here's the hardest truth, and it comes from Islam. On the Day of Judgment, Allah Ta'ala will keep you accountable for the choices you've made. And He does not hold you accountable for anything that is outside of your control, like a mental illness or a disability, things that truly you cannot help. But this is in your book. Allah Ta'ala counts it as a sin, and that alone tells you everything you need to know. You are in control, and you always were. Now, if you still don't believe me, what have I told you? I'm going to give you $1 million if you only stay absent from pornography for 1 week. Let me ask, would you really struggle? Would you feel the urge to go to porn, or would it be a no-brainer? As in, you wouldn't even think about going to porn. You wouldn't even feel the urge to go to it. But if that's possible, right now you're struggling daily. So how is it that you're struggling daily when you have the capability to just not even get an urge, to not even think about it, when you're really committed to? And that has to do with the value that we're also going to tackle. So obviously when I give you $1 million, you see a lot of value in not watching pornography. But right now you're struggling daily, and that doesn't prove that you are powerless, but that proves that right now you still don't have the conviction that a life without porn is more valuable than a life without porn. You believe porn still gives you more. And that, Achi, is exactly what we're going to fix. Now let's talk about the value that they made you believe pornography has. Starting off with the pleasure belief. Is a cigarette pleasurable? It depends who you ask. If you've never smoked and you've been told to smoke against your will, how would you feel? Terrible, right? But smokers, they love cigarettes. And why is that the case? It's not because they're biologically different from you, they're built different. No, it's because the first time they went on to smoke, they were thinking, oh yes, I'm finally gonna smoke that cigarette that I believe has so much value. They expected to get pleasure from it, Achi. So that's why they've trained themselves to like it. Now let's take porn as an example. Is porn really any different? Imagine we have a 12-year-old boy and he is forced to sit on a chair and to watch pornography. How will he feel? Will he enjoy it? Or will he maybe feel disgraceful? Will he feel discomfort? Will he feel stress and disgusted? Now take the same boy, but in a different scenario. He hears from friends that pornography is really nice and that it has like value and benefits to it. And then when he's home, he decides to open up his phone and to watch it. And when watching it, he feels weird, but also he feels excitement. And after that session, he keeps going back to it and he trains his mind. It's the same video and it's the same guy, but it's two different scenarios. And the dictator here is not porn, but it is your mind, which is you. And here's one more. Imagine you're watching a video and you think the girl is really attractive, so you enjoy the video. But then at some point I tell you this girl's actually a transgender. How would you feel? Would you still get the joy from it? For most people, no. It will be instantly different. Right at the moment you hear it's a transgender, you switch your thoughts. It's the exact same video. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed is your thought, and then your feeling also followed. So ask yourself, is porn really objectively pleasurable? Or is it maybe because you've always thought positively about it? Now let's talk about stress relief, because people tell that porn helps them relieve their stress. But let me explain to you exactly how it works, so you can see through this illusion. Your mind works like this. Thoughts create feelings. So whenever you think about something that is fun, you feel happy. But whenever you think about something stressful, you have stressful thoughts, you feel stressed. Now what happens when you shift your thoughts away from those stressful thoughts to positive thoughts? Obviously, the stressful feelings also fade away. So imagine you focus on your breathing, you focus on your prayer, you focus on reading Quran. Obviously, you will not feel stressed anymore. And the exact same mechanism, the same process is happening when you're watching porn. And it's not because porn has something special in it, but it's because you're doing the process of distracting your thoughts. It's as simple as that. And that is all that stress relief is. A distraction from thoughts. So yes, porn can distract you from your thoughts, but the same goes for working out, talking to a friend, or reading Quran. The only difference is that one builds you and the other one destroys you. So which one do you prefer? And the key is that porn does not relieve your stress. So you can actually see through this illusion now because you know that the stress relief comes from your mind. Lastly, people believe that porn satisfies some form of need for intimacy. 2 questions. First, does your body actually believe that you had real intimacy? No, your brain does not. It knows it's watching a screen. And the brain scans from studies even confirm this. There's no real connection. So your brain also doesn't believe there's a real connection, right? Secondly, if this was really about biology, you would only watch porn once and then feel satisfied for weeks. Just like eating when you're hungry or drinking when you're thirsty. But in reality, you don't. Actually, you binge. And in some cases, you watch porn multiple times the same night. And that is not a biological need being met. That's your mind chasing something you perceive as valuable. So brothers, if this video made sense to you, if something actually clicked, that is for a reason. I want to invite you to book a free discovery call with me. The link is in the description, and we're going to have a conversation about the things that you're struggling with, your exact situation, the beliefs that are still holding you back, and how we can tackle them best. So if you're ready to fix this permanently, inshallah, please click on the link below, do yourself a favor, and I see you then. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.